It's unexplained. It's just a minute before you wrote babies beheaded. Think who can think that is possible in 2023? It's just devastating.
Certainly medieval barbarity that we're seeing. There's no other words for it, Gal. Can you describe for us, I mean, this must be really hard to bring up these memories. Just a few short days ago, you were with your friends, you were with hundreds of young people just looking to have a party, have a good time. You were there, the hang gliders came in, the terrorists came in. How did you know what was happening? What was going through your mind? Did you understand what was happening?
So yeah, I will just explain like my perspective. We went to the party around, we arrived around 5 in the morning. It was amazing. It was an amazing festival. It was a known one. Everybody was happy, peace, love, enjoying the last day of holidays, Shabbat. And around 6:30, we just saw a bombardment of around 250 missiles coming in. Now, sadly, due to being in Israel, you are regular to that kind day-to-day bombs coming in. So the chaos didn't start there. It was there were no policemen telling us what to do, because the thing is, the police thought there was only the bombings and they didn't know about the terrorists. So that was one of the problems afterwards. So we decided to stay around the parking lot, just lay down. That's what you're supposed to do when there's bombs. Lay down with your hands on the head, just waiting off to calm down. And afterwards, you understand this is where your fate was decided. The people who left first, the people who were in panic and thought the bombs were going to hit us in the party, that are the ones who are dead on the roads, where terrorists just killed everyone. All the cars you can see with bullets and just bodies on the way. The ones who stayed last are the ones who got murdered and raped and kidnapped into Gaza. And luckily, it's just a miracle. It's a decision between friends on when are we going to head back to the center of Israel and leave the party. It's insane. There's no other word to describe how fate is decided by when do you go out of a party because it is attacked by terrorists.
Yeah, of course.
That was the first part. Yeah.
No, I just want to, I mean, this is really hard to ask you this, but there are some, Europeans, Americans who are trying to, people from around the world, I should say, who are on social media. They're trying to play down the rape aspect of this. They're trying to deny that there was any rape at the festival. You were there.
So, I don't know 100%. But when you write babies beheaded, I think rape is less.
Yeah.
That's like how horrible it is. But if you behead a baby, what else can you do? It's like it's the worst thing I think people can do in this planet. After around an hour, after an hour from the missiles, we're starting to hear gunshots. We're all soldiers. We're all been in the army. I'm a combat soldier as well. I know that is an AK-47 coming in. We started to understand we need to choose if we're going to leave the car and start running. There is a video running in the internet where you see people just starting to run, and people are getting out of the cars and starting to run. I'm in one of those videos. You can see me starting to run. And that, I think, is where the chaos started. We just heard thousands of bullets coming around us. You feel people are shooting on you. I know that feeling. And it just felt like we're ducks. And people just fell down. And we ran around, 2 miles without looking back. We just looked for our friends. It was not each one for himself, but each one for his people he came with to the party. That is how it looked like. Each group of people. We walked around five hours until we got to safety. It's just horrible. You can't describe the understanding of me after an hour that the people who are left behind are probably massacred, because we are starting to understand from the internet and from the policemen who did survive and went with us what is going on back there.
Yeah.
And people getting shot. My sister's husband was shot in his leg. I have friends who left the party in the beginning who are dead. I have people who I know who are kidnapped, girls. It's just unbelievable. I don't think it's not even 9/11. I'm American. I remember 9/11. It's not even 9/11.